Now one team! Let's go!
LSU pumping themselves up at halftime.
The school's in.
That SEC Gymnastics meets, and why not? Great athletes and good fun. Even Coach Leah Little getting in on the action with her own slant on the old Village People song. Fourth rotation. LSU will go on vault. Alabama on floor exercise. Georgia with a bye. And Abbey Burns for the LSU Tigers. Only all-round competitor.
Performing a handspring front pike vault. Scored out of a 9.9.
Oh, hopped out of that one a little bit.
Just needs to open up for the landing and really get after it. She's got one under her belt now. She can really go for it. She has a strong run. Her high on this event is a 9.875. That's almost a perfect score. She's capable of it. Slight knee bend in the air. Just not really ready for the landing.
Second attempt now for Abbey Burns. Competing in the individual all-around, all four apparatus.
Oh, much better.
Much better indeed for Abbey Burns. The LSU Tigers. The coaches know it, and the judges agree. 9.775 for Abbey Burns.
Strong start for the LSU Tigers on the vault. Good strong block off the horse. Nice rotation, and she just really open for the landing.
Florida now competing in uneven parallel bars. This is Gabby Fuchs.
Gabby's another international import in the SEC. She comes to us from England. Superb bar worker. Two giant fulls to her reverse hack. Very nice. Straddle back. Not quite in handstand, but she's not required to go to handstand. Just makes the routine more impressive. Back to the high bar. Another giant half heely. There's a dismount. Tuck half. All right, solid routine. Florida is putting together a very nice competition.
Well, they're beginning to emerge as a contender for that top 3 spot here at this SEC championship.
Florida is certainly a program that knows how to win, and under pressure, they seem to put it together. There's that release move way above the bar. Very nice.
Junior Chrissy Hoeferlin for the University of Kentucky, their only competitor with national championship experience. She could go again this year, but she wants the whole team with her.
I'm not really as concerned about my national ranking. I mean, if it's there, it's there. If not, it's not. But I just want to help our team get to nationals is really my only goal this year. I don't really have big of a dream of going by myself. That's not much fun. You're like an orphan kid out there, and I don't want to be like that. I want to help my team get there, and that's the goal for the rest of the season for me.
Brian, that reminds me of another outstanding gym cat who competed at nationals during my time, Jenny Hansen. I'm sure she would have rather have had her team there, but she did just fine on her own. She won 3 national all-around titles.
Chrissy Hoeferlin on the balance beam. Just wants to get her Kentucky team to the national. Then she could compete as an all-rounder within that team.
Absolutely. This is an important event for them. Oh, slight wobble. That was a switch side. And then as an afterthought, she added a quarter turn. Concentration on her face as she prepares for her tumble series. Spring layout. Slight balance check. Spring layout, slight balance check. Switch split tergite. Oh, she didn't quite square up the half turn on that second jump, the tergite.
But she stayed on the beam. That alone is very important.
She's showing her experience right here.
Music finishes up on the floor exercise where Alabama is competing.
Show us some jump combinations. Right into her dismount. Gainer full off the side. Okay, good strong routine.
Not bad. Finished it up well. Krissy Hoeferlin, her beam score of 9.675. Not quite as good as she might have wanted. But considering the difficulty she had, she ended it nicely.
There's a switch side. Tried to pull the quarter turn out and just lost her balance.
To the floor exercise, senior Gwen Spidle out of Gallatin, Missouri for the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Gwen is the senior leader on this team, something this young team, full of freshmen, really need to look up to.
Well, we mentioned that Andree Pickens is their leading scorer. Gwen Spidle, one of those seniors that they look to for leadership off the floor, really, in a lot of ways.
Such an important role. Second tumbling pass. Now back handspring, high double full. She almost opened up, dropped to the floor. She's a senior, so she knows how to play up the home crowd. Stance combinations there.
Playfulness prior to her final run.
Here we go, last pass. Front full, round off, layout, step out, right in the corner.
Very close to the out of bounds lines, but she stayed in. Gwen Spidle finishing up her floor exercise routine. And of course, the Alabama crowd here at Coleman Coliseum loves everything that their team does. Gwen Spidle score 9.85 in floor exercise. Another look.
Run off by handspring. This is the sky high double full. She drops out of the air, nails the landing.
On now to Betsy Hamm, competing for Florida, uneven parallel bars.
Florida's having a great meet. Let's see if Betsy can keep things rolling for the Gators.
We saw a 9.85 out of Gabby Fuchs.
Combination work into her release move to Jaeger. Oh, dragged her foot slightly on the floor, not quite enough swing. She's recovering.
Get her momentum back, literally, after stalling out a bit on the low bar.
Dismount double layout. Oh!
Almost landed that one perfectly, but not quite. Stepped out just a little bit. But a 9.725, not bad considering. Gabby Fuchs among the first to come over and congratulate her.
Taking a look at the dismount here. She looked like she thought she had it. At the very end, she pulled her feet in, but didn't bring her chest up. Just a slight buckle of the knees.
Jennifer Simmons, University of Kentucky, on the balance beam.
Big mount planned here. Round off onto the board. Layout salto. Nice.
Certainly had a good close look at the end of that beam on the way up, didn't she?
Absolutely, that mount could get scary. Required jumps, a switch split, wolf jump, double stag. Big series here. Spring, layout, immediate layout. Oh, she really pulled that landing out. She almost under-rotated it. Not a whole lot of deduction.
Glimpse of Coach Lee a little, and Krissy Hoeferlin in the background watching Jennifer Simmons, the freshman.
Really staying composed and aggressive with all this commotion going on. Gainer layout. Okay. She almost missed the connection between the switch split and the gainer layout, but she added a second jump at the end of the gainer layout, so she met the requirement of having a gym acro or an acro gym. Cheering her on. She knows she only needs this dismount. Round off full twist.
And
okay.
Jennifer Simmons used every inch of the beam for her dismount. 9.80. So Kentucky's best score on this apparatus comes from Jennifer Simmons.
dismount again here. Round off, nice height. Tight landing. See some of Andree's power here. Front through to a double tuck. She almost took her time into that. Made it look easy.
Crowd really gets into this one. Listen to him.
Andree came from a very intense gym. She's really enjoying the fun of competing on a college team. Here we go for her second pass. Handspring front layout full, front tuck. Can't get much better than that.
Indeed. A lot of height, a lot of amplitude, a lot of strength and power.
She's even putting everything into her dance. Comes the crowd pleaser. Nothing like a little audience participation.
Teammates right beside the floor. Wow, did she get up there? Crowd loved it too.
Fantastic.
Well, you can't see. Oh, there they are. They're all holding up the 10s. They want a perfect 10 for Andree Pickens. And floor exercise. It's going to be close.
See what the judges think. Oh, they love her. Just think she's only a freshman. Imagine the house is going to come down when she's a senior.
9.90. Well, they didn't get the 10, but they got almost as good. Oh, and as the scores go up, a few of the boo birds are heard as we take another look.
The first pass, the front tuck, round off back handspring. She's taking her time, sky high. Beautiful landing. That really opens up the door for this Florida team.
Krissy Van Fleet competing in the all-round. Goes on the uneven parallel bars.
Uprise nicely to handstand. Line change. Beautiful pike Jaeger. That is one of the best pike Jaegers I've seen in the country.
We've already seen some very good scores come from her teammates, Gabby Fuchs and Betsy Hamm.
Good strong giant swing. Double layout. Oh, fantastic.
This one could be better. Krissy Van Fleet with her teammates around a 9.90. Indeed, the Florida Gators are coming on strong here for a top 3 finish at the SEC Championship.
Take a look at that fabulous pike Jaeger. So aggressive, creates so much rotation, finishes laying flat out as she catches the bar.
After 4 rotations, Alabama has a commanding lead overall, but look at LSU and Florida. The Gators picked up nearly a full point in this rotation over LSU. Subpar scores by Colleen Barger.